Okay, so I'm gonna read this article because I know you won't. This is called AI Transistor Works Just Like the Human Brain. Yeah, you thought you were unique. Okay, so, and this is by Study Finds Staff. Evanston, Illinois. Scientists have made a significant leap in the field of artificial intelligence. Yeah, researchers from Northwestern University, Boston College, and Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, they've developed a new synaptic transistor that works just like the human brain. This advanced device, capable of both processing and storing information simultaneously, marks a notable shift from traditional machine learning tasks to performing associative learning. Yeah, and that's similar to higher level human cognition. This study introduces a device that operates effectively at room temperature, a notable improvement over previous brain like computing devices. Yeah. So it works like the previous brain like computer devices that required extremely cold conditions to keep their circuits from overheating. So, with its fast operation, low energy consumption, and ability to retain information without power, the new transition is well suited for real world applications. The brain has a fundamentally different architecture than a digital computer, says study co author Mark Hamson. The Walter P. Murphy Professor of Materials Science and Engineering of Northwestern's McCormick School of Engineering in their university release. So, quote, in a digital computer, data move back and forth between a microprocessor and memory, which consumes a lot of energy and creates a bottleneck when attempting to perform multiple tasks at the same time. On the other hand, in the brain, memory and information processing, okay, in the brain, memory and information processing are um, co-located, yeah, co-located and fully integrated, resulting in orders of magnitude higher energy efficiency. Okay, I have to read this over because there's so many commas. On the other hand, in the brain, memory and information processing are co-located and fully integrated, resulting in orders of magnitude higher energy efficiency. Okay, so our synaptic transistor similarly achieves concurrent memory and information processing. Yeah, okay, you with me? Okay, so concurrent memory and information processing functionality are more faithfully mimic the brain. I'm fucking this article up. I know I'm high, but listen to the words. The development of this device comes at a crucial time. As smart devices collect increasing amounts of data, the need for efficient processing methods that don't overburden power grids has become more pressing. What power grid? Mhm. Traditional digital systems, which separate processing and storage, are not energy efficient for the handling of large data sets. Although memristors, memory resistors, that is now a word, memristors, have been the leading technology for combined processing and memory functions. They still involve energy intensive switching. Hmm. Some of you know the lingo, okay? So Hersam and his team employed a novel strategy involving more patterns, a type of geometric design formed when two patterns are overlaid. So by tracking two-dimensional materials like bilayer graphene and hexagonal boron nitride and twisting them to form a Mori pattern, they could manipulate. Hey, stop moving this shit. They could manipulate the electronic properties of the graphene layers. Ah! Ah! You with me? This manipulation allowed for the creation of a synaptic transistor with enhanced neuromorphic functionality at room temperature. Yeah, whose room temperature? Because I'm in a room and it has a temperature, but my body also has a temperature. It's 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. And so that's why we got to ask these extra questions. Yeah, okay. So the device's testing involved training it to recognize patterns and similarities, a form of associative learning. For instance, if trained to identify a pattern like 000, the transistor could distinguish that 111 is more similar to 000 than it is to 101. Okay? So demonstrating a higher level of cognitive function. This ability to process complex and imperfect inputs has significant implications for real world AI applications, such as improving the reliability of self driving. Hmm, yeah, the reliability of self driving vehicles in challenging conditions. Current AI can be easy to confuse, which can cause major problems in certain contexts, says Harmson. Quote, imagine if you're using a self driving vehicle and the weather conditions deteriorate. The vehicle might not be able to interpret the more complicated sensor data as well as a human driver could. But even when we gave our transistor imperfect input, it could still identify the correct response. Mm? So the study represents a paradigm shift in electronics. Oh no! AI wins. Ooh, particularly for AI and machine learning tasks. So by moving away from the traditional silicon architecture and exploring the physics of Muir patterns, researchers have opened a new realm of possibilities for computing hardware, paving the way for more sophisticated and energy efficient AI technology. Don't think you're not being warned. And they know you didn't read the article, and that's why I read it for you. We are in a different kind of war. We're so hell fucked behind. We have to wait to them. We have to wait for them to come out and explain to us what it means, what they just did. And are they giving us the real explanation, or are they programming what they want us to believe as they've been doing? We better understand that the world is changing and pushing forward, and we still stuck. We still stuck back 2,000 years ago. We all want to move it. And when we get past that, guess where we gonna end up? 16, 19. We skip time. We skip ages. We skip everything. We don't put anything together. Nothing. That's why we have to be wait to be told what to think about it and what it means. Okay, we're not figuring out anything on our own, and the ones of us that do, we're being shunned and anathemized. Yeah, you think the Jesuits aren't fully in charge of their creations? And if you don't know what I just said, turn. Not for you. I'm sorry. Sorry. One day I'm gonna make a video for y'all, but not now. Okay? Get the fuck up out of here. I just told you the AI has caught up and perhaps surpassed our brain cognitive abilities. And it doesn't phase you, not one bit. And that's who I'm talking to. Those unfazed, move along. For those who are phased, understand what I just read and get on it. We've got a war to fight.